All right, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Margot J. King Rob chosen king. Just 33 king. And so on and so on. So the last live when I was showing y'all about Marco J pulled that camera trick in the kitchen. Then he on Jalen Ford like he got something against him. And in his video, when he was breaking down my letter, he said it all made sense. But guess what he failed to mention out of everything in the letter? When he was explaining like it makes sense Kenneka was snatching the elevators with the guys in the hoodie. And never mentioned that part again and went straight to Jalen Ford. Went straight to Jalen Ford, indicating me that he know what was happening on the 9th camera when they snatched her and took her to the 11th floor, allegedly where Jalen Ford could be. Because he said that's when Monifa was in on the live. Right? So I'm like, whoa, pump the brakes. Skirt, skirt. I gotta hop out. Check this out, gang. We went over the live. He was and right here on this screen, he admitted that he worked her. He admitted that he worked her. So thinking like a detective, you can't do nothing but be like, book him, Dano. Uh, Watch this, gang. Y'all remember when he was breaking down my letter, right? Then he kept mentioning the broomstick, right? This finna hit him hard, right, gang? Watch this. Remember that. He kept mentioning the broomstick. Yeah, man, they did this to this girl. This overkill, overkill. He just constantly going in on that part, right? Right? Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Right here. Check this out, right? His thoughts.
It's a Friday, and I know a lot of us just saw that breaking news live video that the guy did pertaining to how Kenneka Jenkins was really supposed to, all this stuff is allegedly but it all it makes sense. It makes sense, and it's supposed to be one of the security guards. One of the security guards supposed to came out and told the truth. But one important thing in that video is that um, what's good, everybody? One important thing in that letter that the security guard just released, telling everything that's supposed to happen to Kenneka. One important thing is when he said he watched the surveillance footage of the guys snatching Kenneka onto the elevator and then taking her on to the 11th floor, and she go inside of a room where it's a bunch of supposed to be trainees.
Now, out his own mouth, if you read the letter, how the way Friends K broke it down, they brought her out the room, set her by the elevators. Two dudes, black hoodie guys, pulled Kenneka in the elevators. And they went up on the 11th floor. That's what Friends K said, right? And the cameras was shortly cut off. So why would he mention that why would he mention this in the beginning of his video? We ain't even goddamn it a minute in the video and he already pointed out where to start from the elevators. From the elevators. Think about Sergeant Rose, what he saw on something by the elevators. Think about what Pease said by the elevator.
Now, if any truth to what the security guard just put out, and if it's any truth to that, then that goes back to what I said a couple of days ago, that when Kenneka wind up in this room with possibly Jalen Ford now. Jalen Ford now.
All right. So now he linked Jalen Ford to the 11th floor. That's how I'm finna take it, right? Since he's suspecting radar and he raised that antenna on my head, so I'm finna look at it like this. So they had to be in the room with Jalen Ford because that's where the train is at, right? Ain't that where the train is gonna be? Cause Frank K clearly mentioned that. So boom. He got to know some kind of video, you know what I'm saying? A video is Kenneka in that room for a minute before they turned the cameras off on the 11th floor. Right? Check this out what he just said.
Has to be a major role just as well as Monifa now. And one thing we couldn't understand was, and then y'all just recently hear me say, how can Monifa and them really want justice, but they keeping so many things as a secret? Now we understood why. And those of you have been around for a while, it was 2 years ago when I said it seemed like to me them kids signed some type of confidentiality. That's why
Going back to what they signed with Rosemont. I ain't got to explain what Monifa said, what she said about Rosemont and Irene and all this. You know what I'm saying? When they knew like Kilo Brown said, Rosemont was already there on the scene. Blah, blah, blah. We got that. You know what I'm talking about? So check this out, right? Since he mentioned that, watch this. I'm finna fast forward this. I'm gonna try to hit the sweet spot on this one, gang.
That security guard said they watched on the monitor when Monique and them walked back in that room. The guys on the hoodie snatched Kenneka back on the elevator, took her to the 11th floor. They watched her go in the room. The security guard said he even went up to the room, according to the letter that he put on the internet. Said he went up to the room, knocked on the door, asked him, "What is that girl here?" And they, somebody with a hoodie. But we always heard the story of the guy with the black hoodie, guys with hoodies, and then we were seeing the footage, training. But there it is again. That's when we was trying to pinpoint when did the Jalen Ford live get filmed. We couldn't pinpoint.
See that? He ain't say who the black hoodie that snatched Kenneka. He ain't worried about who. Look, you see what I'm saying? Watch this. He ain't mentioning who. If he ain't saying nothing like, I want to know who was that in the snatch hoodie that pulled her in the elevator. None of that. He still going to Jalen Ford. So in his mind, it's replaying in his mind because that's where they first took her to the 11th floor. That's the first floor she went to, goddammit. Right? Hold on. Check this out, right? He replaying it in his head. And it go back to Jalen Ford. So it's a video that he seen in that room. Cause remember the training is downstairs with the pink shirt, you know what I'm saying, and all they downstairs at this time, right? Watch this.
Pinpoint that. So now we know. Now we know. It got filmed.
They just told me that he didn't get all that shit that he was talking about Jalen Ford came to the light that this my receipt that it got filmed. You know, we know about that video on the 11th floor type shit. And that's why he on Jalen Ford that hard. Watch this.
That same night. But here's another question. Where in the hell did they find the time to put Jaden Ford in the exact same type of clothes that Irene was wearing?
Now he going back to the clothes, same clothes. Watch this. Now he talking about the clothes. You know what raised my antenna? Boom. He talking about the clothes. I remember the pool scene when Kenneka, they said her clothes were gone. Damn. What a coincidence. What a coincidence, gang. Then he talking like the suspect. Watch this, gang. So at one point in time, something about her clothes. Now think about this. So round about when she in this living room or a video, now he talking about clothes. So now I'm thinking like, okay, something is going on in the 11th floor. If it's something about clothes, was a switcheroo or something? You see what I'm saying? No time out. It's some dealing with some clothes in room 11, right? All right, check this out.
This here had to go down pretty quick.
Gotta go pretty quick.
This had to
He
go
ain't
down real
lying.
quick. And I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Look, he ain't lying. Cause you got to do it quick. Cause now she finna go down to the 6th floor. So it's a reason why she went to the 11th floor before they ain't like they finna take Kenneka, don't know where to take her. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody not finna take nobody, don't know where to take them. You heard what the man said. This shit pretty quick. This shit gonna have to happen real quick. And Franz K was on the run at this time, going back, watching the camera. You know what I'm saying? That's when he talk a little glimpse, when he seen the little glimpse of her, you know what I'm saying? Going to the stern wheels, right? Going to the stern wheel before the camera was turned off again. That's when they said they started using the steering wheel to be undetected. Man, we got a big ass suspect right here, gang. He replaying it in his head. You see what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like a detective in these time frames and all this. He basically filling in the gaps off the letter. He basically filled in the more gaps. Cause he telling me eventually in key points what was going on. So you basically told me when the guy snatched in the hoodie, they took her up to the 11th floor. Some about her clothes, but they had to do it real quick. It had to be fast. But it's a video that's in that room there, right? That we don't know nothing about. We never seen it, but he seen it. Okay. So we know Kenneka could have been in that room maybe 5 minutes. 10 minutes. We don't know. You see what I'm saying? When I think of quick, goddamn it, 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes. Tops. 15, 20 minutes, you bullshitting. All right. Now she finna head to the 6th floor, but look what he finna say.
If it's any truth to what the security guard is saying that they watched on the surveillance footage, Kenneka going into the room with the trainees, if it's any truth to that, then that means that Jadam Ford and them is heavily responsible as well. We know that they gotta be Jadam Ford and them because we saw Monifa and them in the footage with Jadam Ford. And y'all, let me tell you something about
He just said he saw Jalen Ford in the footage with Monifa. Where was Monifa coming from when Franz K bumped into her in the hallway? You see what I'm saying? Now, we know Monifa, check this out. Remember Irene said, I don't remember Monifa coming back in the room. I don't remember that part. See what I'm saying? Watch this, how I'm finna bust him up. This the letter. Watch how he finna act so shocked. And once I show this one video, yeah, we finna raise hell in the YouTube screens. Go watch this game.
Jadam Ford. Let me tell y'all something about Jadam Ford. Now y'all saw that whole aftermath video I put up today of Jadam Ford accident. And we see the blue jean clothes laying on the thing on in the picture or whatever.
Watch this.
My opinion is Jadam Ford was being chased.
Watch this game. Hold on, watch this. I'm finna skip to the sweet spot.
We know kind of
Hold on.
kept that concealed a little bit. They wanted to keep it all concealed, but it makes sense.
Watch
If any
this.
truth to what that security guard said, that they watched Kenneka walk into that room on the 11th floor, and he said the room was full of trainees, so there had to be Jadam Ford in the room.
He told it.
Y'all recall what I said the other day? People got in rooms and looked up and like, damn, what the fuck is going on? So, here's a question.
Now, since he mentioned
Samaya
the...
said, she watched Kenneka walk in the hallway, throw her head between her legs, and just say, "Hey, I'm ready to go. I want my mama." If that's true, when did that happen?
At 1:30. With one something. And Irene lied.
Because
But
according to the security guard, all the hell didn't break loose until Monifa and them walked back in the room, and when the guys grabbed Kenneka on the elevator.
boom! Y'all
That's when
heard?
all the hell broke loose.
You did. He
So when did
telling
Shemaya see Kenneka fall down, sitting on the floor with her head in her legs, saying, "Oh, I want my mama"? When did she see that? The reason why I'm saying Shemaya probably lying is because
he
if all hell didn't break loose until Monifa went back in the room, what would be a reason for Kenneka to feel that way?
cause look, just like he said, the dudes when they brought Kenneka out that room, the dude snatched her, took her to the 11th floor. It had to be fast, something about her clothes. Then he saying everything went left when Monifa came back in the room, right? And listen to this. Since it was something about her clothes, since her clothes were gone, right? Look what this fool tried to do.
And I'm telling you, it make perfectly good sense.
Appreciate it.
And that accident,
Watch
that
this.
accident, that accident. Y'all see what I'm talking about? The video I put up this evening. Look at the car. Look how the blue jean clothing just laying there.
Look, y'all. Y'all see that? He trying to say that's Kenneka outfit. Look, this Jalen Ford Rick, right? This Jalen Ford Rick. Look what he finna say about this blue jean outfit.
So that's another reason why I'm saying. That's another reason why I'm saying. Another reason why I'm saying that they had to just got through shooting that goddamn fake live video.
You see what I'm saying? It's something about her clothes on the 11th floor. Then look, if you look, pay attention. Check this out. He's still on Jalen Ford. Now he mentioned the clothes with Jalen Ford, right?
That accident. Y'all see what I'm talking about? The video I put up this evening. Look at the car. Look how the blue jean clothing just laying there.
Now think about this. Why would it even be a blue jean clothing just hanging right here? You see what I'm saying? What he trying to prove about this outfit right here, right? And then going back to the video of what happened in Jalen Ford live.
So that's another reason why I'm saying. That's another reason why I'm saying.
No blood.
Another reason why I'm saying that they had to just got through shooting that goddamn fake live video. So what's the plan to have Jalen Ford and them shoot the live video again, kill him? Cause they was being chased.
Did he just mention killer?
They was being chased. And them shoot the live video again, kill him. Jalen Ford and them shoot the live video again, kill him.
Oh no.
Cause they was being chased. And
Hold
y'all,
on.
where that accident at? I drive Views from people that attended the party, and they, and again, um,
So look, to make a long story short, right, I just want y'all to hear that. Y'all remember that he told, look, keep this in mind. When I dropped the letter, his content on his thoughts about my letter, he said it made perfectly sense. He didn't find no flaws in it, right? And I dropped this letter, you know what I'm saying, in 2000 and something, right? So watch this. Like I said, book 'em that know you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say, I can use against you in the court of law. Do you understand your right? God damn it. So why would you act sharp? And when this first happened, right? Look, gang, 4 years ago with him and Chosen King filming at the back door. Remember what Prince K said about the parking lot? About that parking lot. So look, this 4 years ago when the Kenneka Jenkins was real fresh on the scene, that's when everybody was talking, then they were trolling. Showing that back door and labeling were her friend. Listen what this finna say, gang. And look, and this before I got the letter. This before I got the shit Friends K sent me. So you act like you didn't know this, but you had T on it 4 years ago. In 2018, nigga. Yeah, let's watch this shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all what too. This run through the parking lot, I think was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't that many people at the original kickback. You know what I'm saying? And parking lot, I think was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. This run through the parking lot, I think was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. This run through the parking lot, I think was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. This run through the parking lot, I think was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. This run through the parking lot, I think was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. This run through the parking lot, I think was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. This run through the parking lot, I think was real footage. This run through the parking lot was real footage. You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't that many people at the original kickback. These three people you see running through the parking lot, Irene, Kenneka, and probably like two more people. It was real shallow. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka.
Y'all sure did 4 years ago.
It was real shallow. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka.
Now look, 4 years ago. 4 years ago. When they were telling on each other. Friends K done pointed this shit back to the parking lot and look what they said what was going on in the parking lot when Friends K said this when shit really got strange and got the call to come to the pool. Pow. Pow. You see what I'm saying? Started from the back door. Started from the back door. Look.
But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. But watch this though. Y'all about to see the killer come and pick up Kenneka. It ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke, man. Now listen, they coming outside. They receiving some type of phone call. You can't see it right here, but they about to jet out. I wonder who called them. Yep, they jetting out. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. This out. Yep, they who called them. Yep, they jetting out. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Who called them? Yep, they jetting out. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Who called them? Yep, they jetting out. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. Who called them? Yep, they jetting out. Kenneka had been killed, y'all. This footage right here, them jetting towards the car, was from the 6th. Jetting towards the car had been killed, y'all. This footage right here, them jetting towards the car, was from the 6th. This footage right here, them jetting towards the car, was from the 6th. This footage right here, them jetting towards the car, was from the 6th. This footage right here, them jetting towards the car, was from the 6th. This footage right here, them jetting towards the car, was from the 6th. This footage right here, them jetting towards the car, was from the 6th. They were being notified that she had been killed, man. Don't look at the timestamps here. They butchering the timestamps, y'all, man. Don't look at the timestamps here. They butchering the timestamps, y'all, trying to play. Don't look at the timestamps here. They butchering the timestamps, y'all, trying to. Don't look at the timestamps here. They butchering the timestamps, y'all, trying to. Don't look at the timestamps here. They butchering the timestamps, y'all, trying to play. Don't look at the timestamps here. They butchering the timestamps, y'all. Trying to look at the timestamps here. They butchering the timestamps, y'all. Don't look at the timestamps here. They butchering the timestamps, y'all. Trying to play with your head. Kenneka had been killed. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. They footage.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? Now, when you go back to first came letter, they knew what happened to that girl before they sent me the letter. God damn. What time I told y'all what I think when Kenneka lost her life? Cause round when 3-something, round 3-something, right? She lost her life round about 3-something. And next thing you know, his feces in the pool going on 4 to 5 o'clock. That's why they ain't got the timestamp on there. But then again, since Trey Gang done showed you, right? That's why they cover up the timestamp. Look, you heard what he just said. Look.
But they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there.
The reason he got it on repeat, right? Cause he know this. Look, this the key. They talking like murder suspects. Look, they only know what the murder. King Rob said this where she lost the shoe at. This where the fight was there. You got Chosen King telling you this when she lost her life. So if I did my investigation, like how would a body behave, right? It's a reason why the news said she was already in the freezer at this point. Meaning that you heard what he said, she dead. So that means she didn't walk in there. You know what I'm talking about? They put her in there. But on that footage, right? On that footage, check this out. This was in the beginning, right? Of this lady. Watch this. When he mentioned that part, think about this part. What this lady finna say in this video. And remember, this coming from a Davis that support him real tough. Real tough, right? And listen what she said about this footage, what we all suspect what happened to Kenneka in the lobby, right?
Okay, so this is Kenneka, Shamaya, Monifa, and Bree entering the hotel. Also, I just wanted to point out, I've been looking for this video for a long time, well, for a while, and I finally ran across it because it kept coming to my attention that it looked like Kenneka was snatched when she got at the elevator. And from this video,
Listen real close to what this lady's saying. Snatch on the elevator, but look what footage she finna show y'all where she getting snatched on the elevator.
you will see her getting snatched when they enter in the elevator. So just pay it close attention and you'll see. Now that's Kenneka in the back, the last person, the fourth person. Here they are walking down the hall towards the elevator again. And Kenneka is still the fourth person. Now watch closely. Watch closely. Watch. Snatch. You see how her hair flew to the side? Let's go back and see that again.
So that means, when they were comparing the footage, cause she's saying that's when she was snatched in the elevator and not in the lobby. And you know, if you got the elevator footage, you know, you can crop this whole however you want. You could use a 3D image. You know what I'm talking about. Watch this game. Listen to this lady. When Chosen King said, yeah, they put shit in the footage. You know what I'm saying? He was like, the footage is fake, but it's not the footage is fake. It's the fake things they put in the footage. Right? Watch this game.
Watch.
Now look, remember, Kenneka is far behind. Remember what I showed y'all on the other camera? I was like, damn, Kenneka ain't walking with Shamaya according to that other camera that showed from the backside. Now look, you can say she by herself right here. She by herself right here. So look, when you think like a detective, right, think about, is this the elevator footage when they brought her out the room? Right? I don't know. But watch what she said. Hold on. Boom. Right there by the elevator. And you see Bree reflection just walk through, right? That's Bree reflection.
Snatch.
Boom. And then go to the parking lot. Watch this game.
Watch her closely. You're going to see how her hair swings when they snatch her to the right.
Now look at her hairstyle.
I know I wasn't bugging. I know I had seen that, but I just couldn't pinpoint whose video I seen this on, and it was on Mike Larry's video.
So watch
Pay
this.
attention. Here we go again.
Just imagine they coming out the room.
You see that, right?
And so look.
I'm pressing.
Told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff.
That's why he got all this shit on repeat. You see what I'm saying? Cause look, if you got Kenneka in the hotel in the cameras, right? You know what I'm saying? That's all you need is her image. And you good with editing. You can make a 3D, put it on film, you know what I'm saying, on video, and you can you know what I'm saying, make her do what you want to do on the camera. So look, I was looking to this lady, right? Right here. Man, I'ma tell y'all something. I'm finna show y'all the footage. Y'all remember when I told y'all about the lower level footage? And I'm like, damn, it looked like Kenneka was running at some point in time. And then y'all remember when I was collaborating the lower level bathroom footage with the lower level West Hall footage, and she had the same walk. That girl had the same walk. Bump into the walls and stuff like this. Look. Listen to what this lady said. Hold on. Matter of fact, before I show you this lady, right? Let me do it like this. Let me cut her off so y'all can see what I was talking about. Not that one. Yeah, it is. All right. Check this out, right? Now look. Remember that I told y'all, I'm like, look at her same walk. Now, if you look at Kenneka right here on the lower level West Hall, let me show you what she'll look like. Just y'all see that image, right? Just look at the image on the lower level West Hall. And while I'm playing this video right here, I'm gonna show you the same image. Watch the same image, Jack. Look, here it goes. Watch this game. You see that? Damn! You see that? Let me blow it up. Y'all see how the image coming together? Look at this shit. Look, same way, look. Oh my God! Uh-oh! And y'all remember when I was like, we need to look at this as like a video forensic people? You know what I'm talking about? Look at that image, gang. Don't it look familiar? It's on the same screen. It's on the same screen. So is she doing the same walk on each camera? Cause remember, she don't walk in a straight line. They both bump in the walls. Look. See what I'm talking about? And then look, and that scene when she was pulling up her pants. Watch the scene when she pull up her pants. Alright, she finna go to that image where we crop seen that look. Boom. So check this out, right? Look how she walking right there. And then when you go back to right here, it's the same thing. Cause she finna head and bump into this wall right here. Then she going this way. Ooh. Watch this what this lady said, right? And I want y'all, and check this out. This lady, keep in mind when I say it be best to go back to old video, cause keep this in mind before I show her video. Watch how she finna enlighten y'all. I need her mouthpiece just to speak up what we just saw on the footage, right? Right here. Check this out, gang. I'ma stop it. I'ma stop it at the time frame that I need it. Like right up in here. Then I'ma go to this frame, right? You see how that frame coming in together, right? We got right like, oh, that's it. I hit it on the nail, Jack. Straighten that leg up. Straighten that leg up, Jack. We got it. We got it. Now you see what I'm saying? This is same footage. If you look at it, I can crop this walk from the bathroom, resize it, and make her look. Oh my God. It's the same video being replayed. So check this out. Look at the image. On both of these screens, similar. When you go to her video, hold on. Matter of fact, this what he said, this was his thoughts.
Only for them knew everything. So, and then go back to when they kept saying all these trainees in the hotel. We saw some of it, ourselves on the footage. And then Monique and them saying, oh, they got this, the party was supposed to be for Irene and they gay friend. All this crazy stuff.
Question. Chosen just said, y'all remember they had a Facebook post. Who made the Facebook post? You, Chosen?
You better get it together. You see that?
Look what they showing you. Now look. Remember how I broke Friends K letter down, right? And this when they went and got all the friends and told them come downstairs to come where Kenneka at, right? Hold on. I gotta right here. You see what they talking about it? This right before they at the back door telling you, Chosen King just told you the girl lost her life right there at the back door where King Rob pointed out. That's where I showed y'all the back door where you see the headlights at. That's right there by the pool. It was the same pool where Straight Drop said there wasn't no pool. Look how they was on YouTube telling it, right?
They pointed at the girl at her.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something that's very strange to me. For Chosen to be the type of guy he's portraying to come off as, and why he's sitting up here talking about who don't have a Facebook and who got a Facebook, why he don't have, I mean, a real Facebook page. I'm not talking about no fake Justice League page. I'm not talking about no Justice for Antonia. I am talking about a Denevius Bivens page. You've been showing us proof through the gate. How did we miss it? I don't know, but I do know this. I do know this. It's not happening again. We ain't gonna fall. Let's be real. He not gonna stop. This dude is like the fucking Jeffrey Dahmer.
What's going on, you guys? So I am coming to you guys today.
Well, we just seen on the footage, like how they put shit in there. You see how I just broke it down on the footage, right? This a video, right? They deleted it. But she was doing her review on the video when they were trying to break it down on YouTube, right? And listen what she said about the video. Keep this in mind, right? Because everybody got the video off Periscope. That's why everybody got. If you look at when she made this video, Hold on. This was in September. You see that 4 years ago, right? Man, check this out. Throughout my whole investigation, right? Man, this lady finna wake everybody up when it come to the footage. Remember what I just showed you on the lower level in the bathroom hall. You got the same pictures. You got the same footage. You really got her same movement on the video. Cause she walking zigzag, right? So in the beginning, this lady, like all of us, you know what I'm saying, we're keeping up with the case. I found her video through him, Marco, right? Through Marco, right? Hold on, what her comment said? I found her video through Marco, cause he was mentioning her name. Watch what she said about the video.
With some information that I think is going to help us all be able to put together the puzzle and the mystery of the Kenneka Jenkins death, okay? I am going to start off by saying thank you so much to all of you all who have been working so hard with getting information and even reaching out to certain people and actually being able to have a conversation with some of these people that have a little bit more knowledge than we do. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it is the very reason that I was able to discover what I've discovered. So I was watching a YouTube video and there was a guy that was a YouTuber that was talking to a guy on the phone. Now this is not the video with the girl and the guy talking and him breaking stuff down. This is not that video. This is a male YouTuber who actually was talking on the phone to another male, and what he was talking about in the video, a lot of people let the shit go over their head because of the fact we were more so focused, and I'm not just gonna say a lot, it was me too, but we were more so caught up in trying to understand how the hell he knew what he knew, all the information that he was saying, you know, that was going on. It was kind of like, was he a part of this? Like, was he, how you know all of this that was going on? And so
now check this out, gang. This real big. Cause this was going on right in the same when she, like when they made the video that she seen. This was her response to the video. of what she said and how the dude was trying to break it down. What we were actually seeing on the video. For a prime example, this is what I mean. Right here, not this with my bad gang, but this and this. Right? Now look at this image. You know this the same image, right? Look, you cannot deny this. This the same image that's on the footage. But the way this lady broke it down, it made me totally understand what the fuck I was seeing on the footage, right? So I'ma just play her video while y'all seeing this shit.
For some strange reason, I decided to go back and look at the video again, okay? And actually listen to understand what he was trying to say rather than listening to actually have a response to what he had to say. So what caught my ear in particular was when he started to talk about the video edits. And when he said this, it immediately caught my attention, right? And what he said made so much sense that I almost like dropped the phone in disbelief. Like, how have we not realized this? And I'm almost 100% sure that there are people out here who have realized this that have not come out and said anything, just out of the fear of their safety, or just because they're, you know, maybe camera shy or whatever the case may be. But I'm sure that I'm not the only person. So what he said in this video was that, not verbatim, but he said something is this: the video that we're seeing is an edited version of events that took place that night. However, it is not the edited version of the events in which we believe has taken place, such as the fact that there was an actress walking down the hallway pretending to be Kenneka, or the fact that there was other people in the hallway carrying her. I'm sorry, there were other people in the hallway like walking her to the kitchen. He was basically saying that is not what's going on. That's not at all what's going on. And for us to wake up to understand that this is just a video in which never even took place at the hotel that night. None of this that we're seeing her walking down the hallway, staggering in the hallways, walking in the kitchen, none of it ever happened. What he was saying is that it is just photos inside of photos on top of more photos of Kenneka to create the image of Kenneka walking down the hallways, okay? Doesn't make sense, you know, when you first hear that, because you're like, how the hell are they taking pictures on top of pictures to do that? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. But then when you come to think about it, it's kind of like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle piece in which they put together to create an illusion, okay? Now, what I believe they did is that they took pictures of Kenneka that night. After Kenneka was passed out and or dead, someone took photos, okay? And in these photos, what they did was they created the image of her standing up, and then the image of her walking. Now, a lot of people may think that's just entirely too much. It'll take too much work, but not really. Because if you pay attention to the kitchen footage, to the hallway footage before she walks into the kitchen, and to the footage in which we see her before even getting downstairs by the freezer or by the kitchen, she looks the same. She's staggering the same. She's hits the wall on cue, same, in every single video. But the only difference is that some of those videos which caught our eyes, which is when, you know, we were saying how when she was in the kitchen it looked like somebody had to be guiding her, because there was no way she could stand up and walk like that. Well, the problem with that is that it was never anyone guiding her. In fact, she was never even walking, okay? What it is that this is the same, we're looking at the same exact video over and over again, just placed in a different place in the hotel. And because there is no wall for her to fall back on, or because there is no rail for her to grab, and because there is no there is no camera of her when she's in the kitchen. You know how that image of her when she looks directly up and she's looking directly in the camera before she passes it? That's exactly what we're seeing her do in the kitchen as well, right? So when she has her head back and she walks to the kitchen, she walks toward the freezer, and she gets right in that little area before she disappears, like completely out of the damn kitchen. She has her head back as if she was just like it was when we seen her in the hallway walking past that camera. So what that means is that that's the same exact video. It's the same exact video, just her placed in a different area of the hotel. So it wouldn't take much time for them to just create the image of her walking. Once they've created that, they can place her anywhere they want in the hotel. But what if I told you that we have been looking at all this footage in the wrong direction, literally? Meaning, what if the pictures, the images that we're seeing in these in these videos, are just a bunch of different photos that have been cropped and rotated to create Kenneka. And in those images that has been cropped and rotated, if you flip it in the right direction, you can actually see what's going on. See, it's kind of like a puzzle, right? So I've taken a lot of screenshots, which I will show to you all in this video. And in these screenshots, what captured me was the fact that I was seeing so much in one picture. In one screenshot, there was so many faces, that you were seeing, and it's kind of like you want to believe that it's just a glitch, or maybe you're seeing things, or maybe it's just not there, that it's just because of the camera quality, it looks like this is what it's creating. But what if those faces that you see, because I know I'm not the only one that sees different faces throughout their screenshots, and it's kind of like you don't want to think that you seeing that, because it's kind of scary, because you're like, shit, is this demons that's looking at me, or what the fuck? I know, because I that's exactly what I went through in the process of looking at these pictures like this. I literally second guessed myself. I questioned it. I started to worry, because I'm like, oh my god, like, am I tripping? Like, am I seeing demons? I don't want to look into this damn, phone and then become possessed and, whatever. I was going through it, okay? Don't judge me, because I know I'm not the only one. But in the midst of me doing that, as I began to look at the pictures and the screenshots, I began to see more and more faces. And it's just like, this cannot possibly be me tripping, okay? It cannot be me tripping. This has to be something. So I started rotating my pictures and flipping them, and I began to see, and I'm like, if Kenneka Jenkins walked herself in the hallway, walked herself in his kitchen, and there was nobody else in there, nobody in the kitchen, nobody in the hallways with her, nobody guiding her, we would have not seen the blurs, how many blurs there were in the video, okay? And I'm going to show you a photo of me blurring out certain stuff to show you guys exactly what they did, and you can see where they did it at in the photos that I took a picture of. But I'm like, the quality of the video is not that bad, because when I watched the video of them at the front desk, like with them all out in the lobby, I didn't seem to have that problem where I'm seeing all these blurs and all of these faces, okay? It was really not, it wasn't the best quality but it wasn't giving me the same problems that I was getting when I was looking at these images of Kenneka. And so I began to realize that if I am correct, if we were to screenshot and print all of our screenshots, and I'm not saying like frame by frame by frame, but I'm just saying like if we were to get enough people to print off.
Check this out, gang. If y'all see the difference in Kenneka jacket, both of these videos is the same. Cause once you look at it, let me click my mouth. You see the white spot on her shoulder? It's on the wrong side. Cause she's still facing the camera, so they use inverted footage. Cause look what I could do. Look, y'all. Look at the patch on the shoulder. Totally different, goddammit. See what I told y'all? The patch on the shoulder is a dead giveaway. That don't supposed to be like that. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. Cause when that lady, look, check this out. When that lady got to talking like that, I would never got this lady video if Marco J didn't show that lady video. When he was trying to explain, how what we was seeing on the footage, he let her explain it. Cause he knew he was gonna go out the one ear out the other, right? And as it was showing y'all, look at it. She said, I didn't understand where you get all these blurries and on the footage. Look at her hair. Look at this image. Look at the patch. You know what I'm talking about? All it did, it was in the flip reverse. You know what I'm talking about? Just as say like in the mirror, right? When you got a car. Just say like the police, just say like the ambulance get behind you. In your rear view, it gonna say ambulance. But if you get out your car and look at where the ambulance logo, it gonna be spelled backwards. Because if they get behind you, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let me see, can I flip the image like what she was saying? So let me do this, right? Show y'all what I'm talking about. Like this. Damn, magic. Man, you see that? Man, you see that, Jay? Look at this image from this angle. So they did use. Y'all remember how Greg Hughes used his 3D into formed around how the way Kenneka walk? Just imagine he just really, you know what I'm talking about? So watch this. So that means her watch on this side. That what the problem was they were talking about flip your phone, flip your phones. The problem was they were telling everybody when they said flip the phone. You know what I'm talking about? So watch this. Just like that lady said, right? I'm gonna play her video because I like her cause she know how video work and images and shit. Cause she a pretty girl, right? Cause keep this in mind. She a pretty girl. And she know everything about camera cause she take pictures and shit. Hold on, let me take this out. Damn, why it ain't coming out? right here. She familiar with cameras. She like that perfect angle. Like, yeah, I'm in the modeling and some type of shit, you know. So she know the right camera shot, but she knew it was something wrong with that footage until they mentioned something that triggered her. Was like, wait a minute, these pictures. It's like, watch how she finna explain it. I can't do it, but I'm gonna let her explain.
Screenshots of that night. I'm sure if we put those photos together, we will be able to piece up a picture. These are photos that they took and had to Photoshop it.
This her video that she was trying to do. She was trying to duplicate it the best way that she can, but she just ain't got that good editing skill to tamper in with that shit, right? But I learned how to do a video footage, right? Just say like you see Kenneka walking down this in the you see how she got that picture right there, right? Think about when she bumped in the hallway right here. Let me see. Not this one. Think about this footage right here. Let me reflip the image. No, not like this. My bad, gang. Damn, y'all got me on here. All right here, right? So think about this image right here. Like right up in here. And think about the image what she trying to do in this frame. In this frame, right? Cause this when she bumped in the walls at. You know what I'm talking about? So think about that frame when I show y'all this frame. Damn. My bad, gang. Right here. So check this out. She was trying to show y'all that they got the same movement as on the other camera. And
These are
by
photos that they took and had to Photoshop it so that they can create the image of Kenneka, and these people just so happen to be in these photos that they were able to get. Now, some of the pictures that you're going to see is that they're not even in the hallway. Okay? Now, this was my biggest problem to begin with, is that I just didn't believe that they were I didn't believe that she was in the hallway. Like, when I would screenshot the pictures, I'm just like, this doesn't look like the same hallway as the pictures of people that were walking down the halls trying to give us the tour of Crown Plaza. These just don't look like the same hallways. And I mean, it could have been just because of the quality of the camera, etc. But I began to see shit that just should not be in certain places. And then in other photos, it's just not there. So it didn't make any sense that it was there that night. on the wall, a poster hanging on the wall, and then all of a sudden the poster is not there anymore. Or it was a picture that was hanging on the wall. Or there was an image of a lamp that was there, and then all of a sudden this lamp is not there anymore. So what I began to realize is that these are pictures in a room. This shit took place in a room. It actually happened inside of a room. Whatever they did, unfortunately, led to her death. And they put her inside of the little cart that you push, the little pushy cart. And they took her to the freezer. They took her to the kitchen. And they took her and put her inside of the freezer. That's exactly how they got her there. She never walked. She never was led. She was never carried. The images that we're seeing of her looking as if somebody had picked her up, or it looked like somebody had grabbed her, it's images of them she's already out. I don't know if she's dead at that point, but she's not conscious at that point. And it's the images are them actually grabbing her to lift her. They're not images of them grabbing her to walk with her. They're images of grabbing her to lift her. And once you start to rotate these pictures and you start to see Kenneka actually laying on the ground. You'll actually see that she's laying down on the ground or on something. You'll start to see people standing over her. You'll start to see people actually standing down, leaning down next to her to pick her up. When you start to rotate these pictures, and you see the part about this is what really blows my mind, is that we have people who are supposed to be fighting for our justice, that we are paying taxes out of the ass too. And you mean to tell me that we don't have nobody that's intelligent enough to break down an edited video? So this is the problem that I have. The problem with this is that there is no way that the police was not a part of this cover-up. Because there's no way, as many crimes that has been proven, you know what I'm saying, with some of the type of shit that you'll be like, what, how did they even think to do that? How did they even think to be able to do that? If we can monitor the movement of people in the United States, like for instance with the whole 9/11, we were able to track them people from state to state, without a telephone wire. We don't have no cell phone records, we don't have no telephone number, we don't have nothing, but they were able to trail these people to where they were at, all the way down to the address in which they stayed while they were here, to the fucking place where they received the lessons to fly the plane or whatever that they were trying to fly into the damn Twin Towers. If we can track that type of shit, you mean to tell me that we don't have people that are intelligent enough to think about rotating pictures and trying to put the puzzle together? No. Doesn't make any sense. So this is why I do not believe that Teresa Martin had anything to do with the death of Kenneka. And this is why I 100% believe that this had everything to do with the hotel and the police. I think that Kenneka was attacked in a room. And where she was attacked, I don't believe that her friends were there. I think that it was like a blink of an eye when it happened. She may have been walking in a hallway by herself, and somebody just snatched her. And when they snatched her, they already had the room door open and ready to drag her in there to close it. I feel like they put her in this little basket, housekeeping basket, and they went ahead and tried to proceed with the next steps of getting the funds for the body so that they are able to get her organs. That's exactly what I think happened. And if her friends...
Now, and it's funny that everything that she said, we went over the footage, right? And we see Kenneka got the same movement. Like right here, how she was trying to explain it. Let me turn her off and go to these points. Right? Let me show you when she bumped into the hallway, right? And I'm gonna start the video like this. I'm gonna play this video till it play out. And look how she'll bump into the wall just on cue, just like she said. Boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? It's like the image in reverse. You seeing the same movement. If you study the same movement, you got to watch this image in like in reverse, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how I did the video so you can understand. So, cause look, the image that you see, all you got to do is boom, you got this scene from the bathroom, and now you can use, like right here, you got this scene to the bathroom, right? You can reverse that image and boom, come to this image right here, crop it and edit what you need to do and show her reverse walking this way. You see what I'm saying? Walking this way. Man, this how we gonna have to look at this footage, Jack, cause this is the same hallway. Now look, if you look at the link on each hallway, look at the link. You know what I'm talking about? This is a perfect scene that you could use this scene with this scene and show that image reverse as her. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. Cause look how it gonna play out. Boom. She stopped right there. Now she finna walk zigzag. Boom. When she boom, look. Then you gotta stop it right here, right? Cause when she get right here, right up on. Damn, I can't even pause it like the way I wanna pause it. I can't pause that John like I wanna pause it, so hold on, gang. Cause look, when you pay attention, watch how she finna go in the wall. See that? She halfway in the wall. Look how poor the editing skill once you look at it. She inside the wall. Blended with the wall. Cause once you get to right here, right, damn, I went. You gotta match the image up, right? Hold on, gang. You gotta match the image up. Damn. Damn. Hold on. Hold on, girl. I'm finna match it up, y'all. Well, hold on. Wait 1 second. Finna match the image up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. See how to walk the same? Y'all see how to walk the same? Look. All right, y'all see how to walk the same? Hold on. Hold up. Hey, that motherfucker. Hold on. I got to line it up from right here. Right here, gang. Right up in here. All right, here we go. Right up in here, gang. Boom, now you come. I got to pause it. Damn, I got to pause it right at the right time. Same pause. And it's in reverse. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, it's in the reverse pattern. And this when she looked behind her. Y'all see this? Big steps. Hold on. Boom. Hold on, y'all. I got to catch it at the right angle. Damn. Right up in there. Hold on. Damn, man. Come on with this shit now. See, right up in there, right, gang? It's the same image. It's the same image. Hold on. It's the same image. I'm trying to pause it like at the exact same frame so y'all can see. Cause keep this in mind. If you see how the way I'm doing it, right? If you see how the way, like, you got this part blurred out. That's what you need. Get this part blurred out, cause you can just darken this part up, right? This the part when she walking towards the stir. But right here, they took that part with this and reversed to make her walk this way. And that's why it looked like, cause check this out. Cause once you look at it, it look like she coming out the bathroom on both sides. You see what I'm saying? It still look like she coming out the bathroom from this way. It's the reason why she bumped into this wall right here. You see what I'm talking about? Look at this shit. Look how it match up. Look at this same image. It's still bumping into the same area where the bathroom would be. You know what I'm talking about? Same image and everything. See, you see when I look at the carpet, even the carpet lining up. Hi y'all. That's what I'm saying. That's the inconsistency. How we can look at this shit like video forensic people. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, look. Same carpet. That's why you got all those glitches in that carpet from where she was at on this footage. Right? That's why the carpet was so glitchy in this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So you can look at these two images and be like, yeah, she coming out the bathroom on both of these images. Overlap video. See what I'm talking about? Cause she bumped in the, look how they similar bumped into the wall. Boom. Boom. You see what I'm saying? Come on, gang. It's a cold thing you could do with these cameras. So when she would talk, when that lady was talking that shit, I see exactly what she was talking about. Mm-mm. I don't know, gang, but I'm just looking at how the footage just showed how the way she was explaining it, right? How the way she was explaining it. So look, this would be at a time frame, right, that Kenneka heading to the kitchen. It's a reason why this part right here edited like that for a reason. Let's go back to the suspect, right? Let's go back to the suspect and see who we think they'll be responsible for this, right? Hold on. right? Marco J. Ain't she heading to the parking lot round about this time? If he was working security and all of that and know what was going on with the camera, check this out. And you got all these glitches
in there. They mixing it. That's how Satan do. He try to mix truth with lies. Oh, God said you can't eat of that tree, Adam and Eve. Go ahead and eat of it. You should not truly die. Your eyes will be open and you will become like God. You see what I'm saying? Now, watch the timestamp, y'all. It's gonna do some. Listen, time. Okay, timestamp is 5:05, 37, 38, 39, 40. It's 5:05, 42.
Since we know the timestamp is an hour off, we gonna go with 402. At 402, right? Watch this.
5:05, 44. 5:05, 45. 5:05, 48. Boom. Just jumped 2 minutes, right? Now, it jumped 2 minutes, but they still got the time butchered. They want you to think that the girls are speeding off here, but actually, so that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. Of the killer, who the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up.
So think about Kenneka in the car with the shades on, and everybody like, man, that lady look like she deceased then. Remember that? Y'all remember that? Add that with what he's saying. Add that what he's saying, cause they saying only thing that the killer would know, right? And then look, and you know what's the dead giveaway? The timeline. So when Trey Gang was telling y'all about this particular timeline, even before I told you about this particular timeline, look what they said about this particular timeline 2 years before I got the letter. You see what I'm saying? And they went back to the parking lot. Now we back in the parking lot. So check this out. When Fresh K sent me that letter, say Trey Gang, go back to that parking lot and watch the footage. So I watched it, right? But I'm gonna let you give them their narrative. What they saying about the parking lot in the same time frame what Fresh K said what was going on in the parking lot.
So that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. So that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. So that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up.
So check this out. When I got the letter, when Marco, this is video, he said this 4 years ago before I got the letter. Then when I show y'all this video, when I did get the letter 2 years after, when they, look, watch this. This what he said when this video, right, gang? This video was in November 2017. 2017. This when the footage actually came out, and now they got the footage, right? And can show y'all what's going on in the parking lot. Now, in the parking lot. Miss Teresa said, how my baby get out in the parking lot? Everybody wanna know how. I'm finna go back to the other video that I say when they said about the security. Had Kenneka, broke away from him and went into the parking lot. So check this out. If Fresh K gave me the letter and said, watch the parking lot, and I got the footage, and I'm watching the parking lot. I don't got no narrative, right? So I'm just watching it. So, boom, listen to the voice that will narrate this at the same time while I'm watching the parking lot.
So that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. Look how fast the time going now. That lets you know it was an overlay. They threw this. It was an overlay. It's an overlay. Boom. Believe you me. Believe you me.
And remember, we read about this same SUV in the police reports, right? And look what he's showing. Look what he's showing, the same suspect in the police report. What van, what cars everybody came up in. This when the police report come in. It right here. Where everything. This when Kenneka lost her fucking life. Do I need to show you what was going on at the front desk? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Do I need to show you what was going on at the front desk? Why he mentioned this part, right, gang? Watch this.
Believe you me. Believe you me.
He gave you the
Believe you
timestamp,
me.
right?
Believe.
Since he gave you the timestamp, right? Let me do it like this. Watch this, gang. Watch this. Since he gave you the timestamp, watch how I'm finna hit him again. We got to go to the front desk and make that connection, right? Okay. What front desk Brian is? So front desk Brian, let's see his reaction at the same timestamp that Chosen King talking all this shit. Man, where that John at? I know I gotta keep scrolling and stuff. Cause I'm trying to hit him hard, man, with this TO. I could go to this one right quick. Should go to that one game right there. Right there. Oh, matter of fact, I should. Hold on, gang. Let's see. Man, they trying to buff me hard, ain't it, y'all? Hold on. Hold up. I'm finna go straight to it. We gonna go to the front desk original footage. We finna go to the front desk original footage. Since he mentioned that timeline, we got to book him, Dano. Damn, got so many goddamn videos. Damn, I passed that job. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, okay, here it go. From this, now this gonna be the 8. I don't want the 8. Hold on, wait a minute, goddamn! I know I had that job. Not this one. I got it, yeah, I found it. Hold on. It's gonna have to be up there. Right here, gang. Here we go. Now this is the same time frame that he'll be talking about. Right? Now look what this camera show at 4 something. Now this is cause we know the camera off 1 hour. So look what this camera be showing at 4. Oh, 4. And remember what he said? That's when the killers came and picked up Kenneka. Then he showed the van, the SUV, right? So that means now they is transporting the body out the pool, basically. You know what I'm talking about? So let's just watch his move. Let me skip it a little bit, gang. If y'all man, what specifically timestamp he said? Hold on, let's watch this right quick. Maintenance man go outside. Y'all see the maintenance man go outside right at the top of the screen. This at 4:06.
You. It was an overlay. It's an overlay. Boom. Believe you me. Believe you me. Believe you me. Believe you me. Y'all, it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. I told y'all it's fake footage, but they put real stuff in there. They mixing it. That's how Satan do. He try to mix truth with lies. Oh, God said you can't eat of that tree, Adam and Eve. Go ahead and eat of it. You should not truly die. Your eyes will be open and you will become like God. You see what I'm saying? Now, watch the timestamp, y'all. It's gonna do some. Listen, time. Okay, timestamp is 5:05, 37, 38, 39.
Now check this out. Since he gave you the timestamp on the footage, right? We see it, right? 5:05 and 4:06, and we know the timestamp is an hour off. But Trey Gang revealed the timestamps. Watch cause it's still gonna show at 4 or 5. You feel what I'm saying? It's still gonna show at the same thing if it's at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, right? So watch this. If they on the move like that in the parking lot, you gotta pay attention to the front desk. See what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna play both of the video while he's showing this shit. I'm gonna just play this video right
40.
here.
It's 505, 42, 505, 44, 505, 45, 505, 48. Boom. Just jump 2 minutes, right?
Oh, it
Now,
match
it
up.
jumped 2 minutes, but they still got the time butchered. They want you to think that the girls are speeding off here, but actually, so that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. Of the killer, who the original footage
Damn, the
of the
time just
killer,
matched
who we
up.
all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. So that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. So that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. So that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to It was an overlay. It's an overlay. Boom. Believe you me. 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 That's when she got picked up. Believe you me. Believe you me. That's when she got picked up. Believe you me. Believe you me. That's when she got picked up. Believe you me. Believe you me. That's when she got picked up. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th.
Check this out, gang. Now y'all see that? You got the SUV that was in the paperwork, right? On the scene, talking about this when she was picked up, gotta transport her from the pool, you know what I'm talking about? Or some kind of way. This van or the murder suspect could have got in it. But they had this van in particular in the paperwork, right? Now I'm quite sure 54 Keys see this video and he gonna ring a bell to what's going on in this parking lot. Just like Friends K stated that it was strange things going on in the parking lot, right? And this when Friends K said this when he get the call to go to the pool. At the same time, 4 years before I get the letter, they at the pool telling y'all what happened. Really? I could have been showing everybody this shit like, yeah, y'all look at this shit. I ain't know what was going on till they started talking up on it. Mm-hmm. Cause look.
6th. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th. That's when she got picked up.
They just want y'all to believe that on the 6th because it'll stir the narrative up. You know what I'm talking about? But
on the 6th, they added that in there, y'all.
and
Just
this
to
one,
show you Everything is right there. Everything is right there.
Crazy. Parking inside. It's the parking lot. It's a parking lot.
And what a coincidence. They talking about the parking lot now. They talking about the parking lot now. You see what I'm saying? They talking about the parking lot now. And Fresh K, and when you read that letter that Fresh K told me, let's go to it, gang. Let's go to it. Let's see what Fresh K said about the parking lot. Right? Right here. Maybe it started an hour or two going on to 2 and 3 o'clock, right? They was on the elevator watching the cameras, right? I showed this 1,000 times, but I'm finna glance over this shit. Now, if you can see my mouse right, I'm gonna read it to you. I'm finna show you when they were talking about the parking lot. Since he showed Irene live, right? Since he showed Irene live, right, how she got out the room and made it to the parking lot, because you know Monique was heard on the video talking about me and Kenneka about to come outside. All right. So he said later on the 9th floor they were watching the camera and Risco turned the cameras off and he got videotape on the phone. The girl Kenneka came outside room 926 and they went back in for the short conversion. This when the guys grabbed Kenneka and pulled her inside the elevator. I'm not sure what floor she got off of because the elevator was empty when I got to go up. I see two friends in the hallway and I asked them what was going on. They said they were looking for their friend. I told them this against the hotel policy to be loitering in the hallway. So I returned downstairs and told Risco that she was missing. And he looked very nervous and he radio Lenny for his sensing and Lenny didn't respond. I reviewed the monitors and I seen her getting off on the 11th floor. Think about Jalen Ford, what Marco J was talking about with Jalen Ford, right? And it's a video dealing with her clothes when it comes to Jalen Ford on the 11th floor, and he said they was in their room mighty quickly. This according to Marco version, that if she was in that 11th floor, they had to happen fast and quick, and we got video footage of her clothes. So, all right, when French K said when they was on the 11th floor, that's when the guys in the hoodie went in the cross-dressing room before the camera was turned off. The cameras on the 9th floor and the 11th floor were turned off at this time, mentioning just the 9th floor and the 11th floor camera is turned off. Apparently, they were using the stairwell to remain unseen on the camera, and that's the only way that she can go up to the 11th floor on the 6th floor, where she was seen on the camera on the 6th floor. But they ain't turned that camera off that time, right? They just turned the camera from the 9th floor to the 11th floor. So now you got Marco J filling in the gaps with the story, making the content and telling us about Jalen Ford and what was going on in the room where Kenneka was. Right? Don't it make sense? Don't it make sense? Don't it make sense, right? Okay. So check this out, right? So look. He said on the 6th floor again, that's where she seen cut out somehow. on the cameras on the 6th floor, and I ran to the elevator to the part on the 6th floor, and there was a guy in the hoodie and answered the door, and I asked what the girl wearing black was inside the room, and she quickly replied, said she left with some friends, the hoodie guys, and head home. That's when I felt something was wrong. Hold on, let me skip to it, gang. All right. Talking about Monifa left with the guy with the hoodie, right? So that's why he on Monifa and them ass talking about Monifa, that damn phone. And he go back to their kitchen, right? Where Monifa supposed to have been videotaping, and they got to be the same video that she showing Irene, and Irene telling her, girl, you gotta confess up now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all remember that shit? That's the only video that he would have them on, right? And Monifa got them on. And then he pulled that move in the kitchen, that little slowly camera trick. See what I'm saying? So look, everything what this letter just basically described, he said, watch this, y'all. He said, that's when I felt something wasn't right. Nobody didn't know where Kenneka was at the moment. I didn't go inside the room, but I had a gut feeling she was in there, and I said, okay. Then I returned to the lobby before going outside to search the parking lot. This when things really got crazy, because I get a radio call from Lenny to come to the pool quick. So since Franz K said he got a call from Lenny to get to the pool to where Kenneka was, listen to what they just said.
Footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up, so that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up, so that they can put the original footage of the killer, who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up, so that they can put the original footage of the killer.
Now y'all know why Marco got this shit on repeat. Repeat. This shit getting on my nerve by repeat, but now I understand why he got this shit on repeat, because this what Franz K was talking about in his letter. This is what Franz K was talking about in this letter, right? Watch this, y'all. They said this 4 years ago, before I got the letter. And then when I get the letter, I broke the news to everybody because that was something new to me. Like it was new, because I watched the footage and I'm like, damn, I understand the footage, right? So look, now they telling you what was going on in the parking lot when Franz K was with them.
Who we all know who it is, coming to pick Kenneka up. Look how fast the time going now. That lets you know it was an overlay. They threw this. It was an overlay. It's an overlay.
Now look what's going on in the footage now.
Boom.
Same time stamp.
Believe you me. Believe you me.
They just
Believe
said
you me.
Risco got videotape on the phone.
Believe you me.
Security got they
Believe
watching
you
it
me.
on the video.
Believe you me.
See that? They watching it. Look at them watching it on the phone.
Believe you. That's what she. Believe you me. Believe you me. That's when she got picked up. Believe you me. Believe you me. That's when she got picked up. Believe you me. Believe you me. That's when she got picked up. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th. That's when she got picked up. On the 6th. They added that in there, y'all. Just to show you. Everything is right there.
So now you understand why you see what? Look,
Yeah,
gang.
hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to
See
when they
that? Look what's
might have
going
missed it. I'm
on in
trying
the
to get there.
time
There you
frame.
go. Okay, now let's check this out, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. They running through the parking lot, and we gotta know that. Why would they even show us this? Why would they even show if something supposed to took place inside a hotel? Why would they even show this? What's the reason for showing this? To be for real, what was the reason for showing this? Let's watch it. It looks like they was running through here.
Y'all see that? Now let's go back to this time frame and match it up with the parking lot. Now you see why he kept this shit on reverse. Hold on, right here. 505, they running in the parking lot. See that? He coming from the front desk, right? Then he came back in behind the front desk. See how nervous he pacing now? So it made sense that everything what they were saying was accurate. And that's why Marco J said, yeah, shout out to the brother Trey gang, cause he broke it down. He really nailed it. You know what I'm talking about? Cause yeah, I nailed your ass. You know what I'm talking about? So you can subpoena this in court because they got some information about the girl death, and think about the feces in the pool and when they closed the pool down, right? And so since we know that Marco worked for security, right? So let's go back to my playlist, right, gang? Go to the playlist, right? And I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold on, y'all. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the lady said about the security guard, right? So we gonna match that parking lot. Remember when the police said stay by the parking lot, right? Remember that part.
Hey, Epic Boomers and viewers, it's Authentic Epic Boom,
Not that one. Hold on, y'all.
and this is interesting to me.
Right
When
here.
the protest
Now think about the parking lot, right, gang? Just think about the parking lot what they just got to describe. Look, round about that same time, you can't tell me this shit ain't criminal. So when Chosen King was talking about what was going on in that parking lot, I seen you talk to the officer. Now look, remember what Tay Sunday video was telling about they seen police officer too. So you know police officer work at the Crown Plaza. So they seen the officer, you know what I'm talking about? And they seen what this officer was talking on YouTube. Gossiping about Rosemont working security, you know what I'm talking about, for Crown Plaza, right? Y'all see it? Let's get to the parking lot and see how she made it out of there. The video, look. Watch this. Look how they Pacific with the time. Find one other video that you show around 1:30. Remember Detective Rose said at 1:30 that Kenneka was in the hallway. Go to the north desk, and I think that's the guy you mentioned in the video. That security looks suspicious, right? At 1:30, remember that was Detective Rose said. Wait, do you see security? I fast forward, so you see him. He about to cash a check, I think. No, you see the computer screen. It is one. Look, watch this, y'all. It's the motion sensor because it was a lot of motion sensors that went off, and no one was watching the camera. No one was watching the pool at that time of the night, and the kitchen was closed too. It was really up under construction. Look how they Pacific with the timeline, gang. Right? They Pacific with the timeline. You see the security get big eye and start writing down things. So when you hear this right here,
It looks like they was running through here. Looks like because they had to come from here. This is the opening of the hotel. They had to come running up through here. They came running up through here.
all right. Now look, you see security get big eye and start writing down some things, signing a check. He would write down each sensor that the camera was activated. All right. Security went and got her from the room by the freezer. He walked her to the room. He didn't know he know them. The girls wanted to go. Hold on, y'all. He know them. That girl wanted to go to the parking lot. She pulled away, right? She pulled away and made it outside, right? So look, security went and grabbed her from the room by the freezer. He walked her to the room. He know them. The girl wanted to go in the parking lot. She pulled away and made it outside for a second, but he got her back inside. She kept saying, no, I'm not going back up there. One time she said really loud, "Get the fuck off my arm." So her friends and her best friend, they came down because we called them. They walked her outside. Then the older guy with the long dress came in. So that means this shit right here.
Through. Okay, let's run that back. We're gonna run that.
No wonder why
When
they
they
got
running
all
through the
this
parking lot.
information.
That's when she got picked up. We're gonna run it back. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to when they might have missed it. I'm trying to get that. There you go. Okay, now let's check.
Y'all remember, this nigga worked security. Look how he know where to go to on the cameras. Right? And this before I got the letter, so he started talking. And French K told everybody, "Payo! Payo!" And they all dealt with the timeline, cause we didn't know in time frame what was happening to that girl. That's why Andrew Holmes want y'all to believe that's when she walked in the freezer at 3:30 something, right? Cause it wouldn't make no sense to watch the parking lot footage if you know she was in the freezer at that particular time frame because of time off. See what I'm talking about? Payow! Payow! So this means we listening to the murder suspects. And this Crown Plaza employee talking. Mm-mm. You heard what he said? Ain't that's what this lady just said? When he came to security, when the read this shit for y'allself. Security. Mm-hmm. So now look, since we on the timeline, so now we know what's going on with the timeline. All we gotta do is listen to the suspects.
Check this out, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. They running through the parking lot, and we gotta know that. Why would they even show us this? Why would they even show if something supposed to took place inside a hotel? Why would they even show this? What's the reason for showing this? To be for real, what was the reason for showing this? Let's watch it. It looks like they was running through here. Looks like because they had to come from here. This is the opening of the hotel. They had to come running up through here. They came running up through here. That's what they came running through. Okay, it looks like they came running up through this way in this angle, slightly like the way that this truck is going. They came running up out of here, but at an angle. That's what it looked like. Let's check it out. Bam. Now we see the car. The car basically is in the same position that this car right here. It's basically the same position as this truck, just going in the opposite direction. But they coming out from this direction, going this way. Let's look. Let's take a look. Look at the setup. Okay, look. Let's do one even better. Okay, now.
Now listen to this shit. No one knows what happened after that. They came to the front desk panicking, saying that she was in the pool. But those us who worked there knew we know that's impossible. Right? Security went out. Watch this game. She was all wet and her mouth was busted. She was dead at the pool. Our security called the manager. Uh-oh, security on the team. Security called the manager. Remember, Lenny, remember what Franz K said in the letter that he wrote me? He said, after searching the parking lot, that's when things get crazy. Cause I get a radio call from Lenny to come to the pool quick as possible. And I couldn't believe my eyes what I saw when I walked in there. See what I'm saying, gang? Look how this shit matching up now. Look how it matching up. Our security called the manager. They said to move her to the kitchen to be in a private area from the public. And that's why we were seeing them at the back door. He said the security and the friends, the two girls. Hold on. Listen to me. There is people in the kitchen every single day. Yes, upon discretion, but it's also a shortcut. She was dead in the kitchen, and we knew we had our work out on. Man, this shit match up with my statement. Go back to the goddamn. And that's how they know how to play with the time, right? Just say like they were playing with y'all about the timestamp. Now you know why. So, since they said all that, when you go back to my letter, we already know what my letter said. Then when you go back,
So if they was coming out here, they running this way. We got cars over here. We got cars over here. And to me, it looked like the filming may have came from a higher angle. Could have possibly been out the hotel window, possibly.
see how he specifically with the camera angles and all this shit. Man, these folk, man, this just showed me, man, these folk is goddamn it in some kind of secret shit going on. Cause not only that, listen to this lady.
had any involvement in it. That's sad, but also I feel for them too at this point, because if you really think about it, like, these people may have been threatened to a point where it's like, I literally cannot say anything. Like, I literally cannot, because I have some of the most powerful people, you know, that are a part of this whole situation. And if I open my mouth and say one thing that's indicates foul play at that hotel that night with us, I could be killed, or I could be.
And look how many motherfuckers died behind this case too. Look how she predicted that. You see what I'm saying? Look how that girl predicted that, just how the case went. Watch this game.
Next. And I'm sure that if that's the case, I'm sure that these kids were threatened. And if they have been threatened, it's unfortunate that they can't come and say, yes, I've been threatened. It's so unfortunate that.
And that's what Monifa said. I can't even help my best friend if I even wanted to. That's how she was following the case, right? Because she was on top of the paperwork when this shit came out, right? Watch this. Check this out, y'all. I'm finna play this whole video right here. Cause watch what she finna say about the paperwork. About Risco. Y'all remember they tried to say Kenneka was never at the hotel. Right? They said she was never at the hotel, right? I showed y'all the calls, and when Risco was like, you got to go and file a missing report, it was the reason why he sent her to Rosemont for the missing report, right? Cause this girl here, watch this game. She read the paperwork. And this my whole point of showing this video. Shout out to the girl that know I'm talking about, that did the video. Everything she about to tell y'all is just what everybody else was saying about the case in the beginning. And look how her words still gonna stick. Cause she finna put Risco on blast, the hotel. I put the manager on blast, Bigfoot. I got the police on blast. I put everybody on blast. So watch what she finna say.
Whatever missing. And if there is a police report, I have not seen it, and I definitely tried to find it. Secondly, what was that setup? Like, girl, you were not doing a Fox News damn interview. You sent up Happy New Year's. You sent up here, you know, all dressed up, hair done, background, everything. And it sounded like she was reading a script. It was like, she sounded like she was being told what she needed to say, basically. And I don't know if she was looking at the television. I don't know. Yeah, I know. And then they talking about something. They found her body. They already found her body and all of that stuff. And when I saw that, y'all, I was done. Hands washed with the entire thing. I was like, this is getting way too out of control. And I feel like, we have put Teresa Martin and her family through hell, and she really reached out for help, thinking that us, the public, could help her. But instead, we have people like Chosen King, and I don't down that man. I don't downplay his work. Y'all, my day ones know that I am never one to judge, to talk about anybody, what they're thinking, how they think, and how they see things, because we all see things in a different view, and that's fine. But my thing is, and I'm sorry, y'all, I'll respond here shortly. I'm gonna just get this off my chest. But my thing is that the way that he is going about it is all wrong. For one, let's just be 100% honest. Bro, you have no facts. Like, everything you're saying, you're pulling it out of your ass. Let's start here. And then you got people talking about, you're putting her family and her loved ones in jeopardy by having somebody like, oh, this person snitched on this person and this person did that. Like, bro, what is wrong with you? Like, seriously, that is way too much. If you do not think Kenneka Jenkins is dead, or that if you feel that Teresa Martin is.
Now keep this in mind. She don't even know that he a part of it. Nobody don't even know these people was a part of it in the beginning. Right? Nobody didn't know this. And nobody can understand why would they be coming out with all these different narratives and shit. Look what we know now, right? And listen what this girl finna say, cause she was doing the research on her own, right? Paperwork, and she watched the footage. And when she watched the footage, and that's what I would try to look, y'all, check this out, right? When I tell y'all, I was like, man, look, y'all just please watch the footage and go over the paperwork. Do your own research. Cause look, watch how she finna bust a whole goddamn it. Look.
Is lying. That's absolutely fine. But stay with the subject matter at hand, which is what happened to Kenneka. If this was all a lie, help us unravel the lie. The rest of that shit you talking about has absolutely nothing to do with nothing. And he tries to put it out there like he's putting the pieces together to what happened and how it led up to whatever. Okay, we get it. Kenneka witnessed the murder, so they say she witnessed it or whatever, a day or two, or maybe even a weekend before the hotel party or whatever. So if she witnessed the murder, that still has nothing to do with her stepfather. That still had nothing to do with, the man who went to jail and how he met Teresa and who he was dating before he met Teresa. Like, that has nothing to do with nothing. And that's the type of shit that turned me completely off, because I'm the type of person that I feel like when I see people being attacked in that manner, I get angry. Like, I don't care if I ain't never met you a day in my life. If I feel like you're being attacked for something that has absolutely nothing to do with what you're going through, then I'm gonna get upset. And before I react to Chosen King and that old lady and start talking bad about her, I'm just gonna pull out altogether. Because one of the things that blew my mind was New Year's, when I seen Teresa Martin post her Facebook Live. And when she posted her Facebook Live, y'all, I was touched, even though a lot of stuff you could tell she was toe up. Okay, honey, she was toe up. But I was really touched by how humble she was, regardless of how many people have drugged her name, how many people have drugged her family's name and talk bad about her kids, talk bad about her life and her past. She still came to us humble and in God. I truly believe that Teresa Martin has had a past, which we all have. And I truly believe that Teresa Martin may have done some things in her past that she is not at all proud of. However, I truly believe that she is a woman of God now. And it's hard for me to see that when somebody is trying to change, people keep beating them down about their past. Let that woman be. Who cares what she did? Okay, so what? Her new year, she did a lot of shit in her childhood. But that has nothing to do with the present day and her losing her child. Like, and then she made her video. And then I see Chosen King. I had to block this fool. Because I seen him. And he posted a video talking about in 2018, I'm coming for you, Teresa. Like, I'm coming hard for you this year. Like, boy, why? Like, can you help me understand why? Why are you so upset? Okay, why are you so angry and upset and in a...
Now, make a long story short, these actually suspects. These are suspects, and we didn't even know it at first. And she expressing herself right. I want to get to that part about the paperwork, right? About Risco. Hold on, let me see if she goes. Is this it?
If y'all haven't seen that, make sure y'all check that out. There was a video of the lady who was babysitting her friend's child or whatever. and like bring people down. It's like, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, if you don't like what I'm saying, that's fine.
Hold on, here we go. This it. I think this it, gang.
Drop it showing somebody else's video. You said he a buffoon. I don't think he a buffoon. I mean, some of his stuff be far-fetched, but everybody I think that made YouTube videos have had some far-fetched shit, like those, and putting our scenarios and shit out. But don't put no shit out there like that, because that is like that's too much. That's just too much. You done went too far if that's not real. Right, why didn't he ask about the black eye? Now, Irene said she didn't have no black eye, though. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, so I'm going to call you D, boo, okay? I'm going to just call you D. But you're right, they are. What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Kai, and I am coming today to talk to you guys a little bit about...
This it right here, y'all. This it right here. Here we go. Cause check this out, right? She finna break that paperwork down to a T. She finna break that paperwork down to a T, right? Watch this. Y'all see that? Police reports don't lie. Breakdown part 1.
The uncover of the cover-up, okay? We have got so many videos out here pinpointing stuff and, bringing things out, which is really, really good. But we've gotten lost at where we are going with this, okay? We've put out so much stuff that right now the storyline is just crazy insane. So I thought that I would come here today and break it down, giving you guys the reason why I personally feel that this was covered up and Kenneka Jenkins was actually murdered, and this was not an accident, okay? I'm going to give you the timelines of where we are at this point, and I want to break down some of the things that are going on. And then I'm going to tell you guys why, during the explanation as to why I feel that this is not a mistake or accident, okay? So we're going to first start off with the police report, okay? If you are a part of this movement of justice for Kenneka, you must read the police report. The reason why is because it's very vital for us to be able to uncover things. So first and foremost, the police report is very inconsistent as far as stories, as far as the police doing what they said that they did and didn't do, as far as the hotel manager and the time frames go. So you must read the police report in order for you to really understand. But I'm going to point out some of the points that you must know if you don't have the time to take the time out to read the police report. So I'm going to start off with the police report. Now, there are 3 videos that I'm going to link in my description box below that you need to watch, and I'm going to place them there in different orders, but you just need to watch all 3 of the videos in order for you to understand why and where I'm coming from. Now, I'm referencing from these videos because these are the most valid videos out, where there has timestamps available for you to see, dates available for you to see, and also the complete police report, okay?
Keep this in mind. She's going on with the police report and timestamp. You see what I'm saying? That I stress the most. Now, look, when she did this video 4 years ago, right? It was like in November or something. You know what I'm talking about? That she was really doing her research. So listen to her what she about to say, right?
So, first thing first, let's talk about this report, okay? So the first officer on scene, he comes to the hotel because he claims that he went to the hotel to basically talk to Lenora regarding the police report, which is not true, okay? Remember, Teresa Martin in her interview stated that the officer told her that he would not be able to come up there, that they would have to go to him, okay? And that's what Lenora did. She went to the police station and made the police report. Now, he then came to the hotel after that claiming that he was coming there because he was trying to look and review the footage. However, he only came up there because he needed to get the signature from Lenora for the police report, for the missing person report. But he never stated that that he had to receive that. It just basically said the police report was made and scanned and put in the system. Then he made it seem as if he then showed up to the hotel because he was concerned and he needed to do his job.
Now go back to when Trey Gang exposed the police when MTV slipped up and showed you when they was there at the hotel, right? And one something when this missing report would come. Cause that's why Leonora bumped in to these people, to the police, and he came up with excuse talking about, oh, you forgot to sign your signature on the police on the missing person report, right? So MTV gave it up when I figured out the timeline, right? Like, oh shit. And watch what she finna say.
And went to look at the surveillance. He's like, the hotel manager that was there, she assisted him in looking at the footage as if he wanted to personally go watch the footage. But remind you, they asked him to go look at the footage and he didn't want to go, look at that footage at the time. They asked him if he could just go look and see when was the last time Kenneka Jenkins was seen on camera. Now, mind you, at this point, there's a missing person report that has already been created, and this missing person report does indicate the time frames as when Kenneka left their house, the last time Lenora talked to Kenneka, and the time frame that her friends came back to the house with the vehicle. So
check this out. Time frames. Time frames, right? Watch how the time frame finna match up with Chosen King said about the parking lot. Remember the time frames when they would text messaging at 3-something? You know what I'm talking about? Between Bree and Irene. Then remember all those time frames, right? You remember that one summer his dick little and my shit turning red. You remember all that. Remember all these time frames. And watch how she finna put the police on blast.
he has right now 3 timestamps in which he can narrow down where he needs to be looking for Kenneka, the time frame. But he said that there were dozens of cameras, and no, this is what he said. He said the hotel manager assisted him in reviewing some footage of the night that Kenneka went missing. Now, mind you, Kenneka was at the hotel at 1:30. She was still at the hotel because this is what has been indicated by Lenora. She was at the hotel at 1:30. So you wouldn't think that he's only going to look at the time frame in which October 8th started when Kenneka left the house. He's going to look.
And remember what Detective Rose said about 1:30. Right? In the hallway on the 9th floor. Right?
A little bit further that night, and then go as far as to when the friends actually left the hotel. Okay? So, he said he watched the footage. They let him watch the footage, and he watched the footage of, I'm gonna read it. Okay. He says, I was able to speak with the general manager of Crown Plaza, blank assisted me with viewing available surveillance videos of the hotel, included entries and exit ways of the hotel. Okay? Listen to what he's saying. He watched the footage with the general manager of entries and exits of the hotel. Now, one entry is an exit as well. Just common sense, right? So one entry is of the hotel in the lobby. Okay, you enter into that, and when you enter into the hotel, that considers the entry. When you exit out of the hotel of the same door in the same lobby, That's the exit. You know, that's how you exit. All right. So he said he watched the footage of the entry and the exit, and did not locate Jenkins on any of the footage. He said, I was unable to locate the victim through surveillance at this time, and I was advised that occupants of room 926 had already checked out, and the room service had already cleaned the room. Staff had no suspicious activities reported or any additional information available at this time. All right. So he claims that basically nobody has reported anything suspicious going on in the hotel that night. Nobody has reported that there was anything suspicious in the room that they found while cleaning it. Nobody has reported anything about this room, and it's already clean. So I can't go up here now. That's what he's saying. It's already been cleaned out, and I can't go check this room. You hear me? What I'm saying? So he then later got a call to come back to the hotel because basically Lenora was knocking on door to door trying to find Kenneka. Okay, so he came back up there to see that it was her, right? And so he told her that they looked at the footage and Kenneka was basically not there. She was not on camera at that time. Now, ask yourself this question. If he reviewed the cameras and Kenneka never, he never seen Kenneka come in or out of the hotel, right? What would he have done next? You get what I'm saying? What would he have possibly done next? Because at this point, the footage proves that she was never at the hotel. So now they're no longer looking as her being a missing person at this hotel. So where could she have gone missing? And what time frame and all this shit would she have gone missing? So you got to ask yourself, at this point, she's not on the camera, he's not seeing it. So next is going to be what? Where are you going? Are you not going to investigate it because she's not where people said she was? Or are you going to start asking the friends, where were y'all at? What neighborhood y'all live in? All of this stuff. Where were you going to go with this? Because she clearly was not on the camera. However, I personally feel, and I'm going to break it down why, that Kenneka Jenkins today would still be a missing person. And I basically feel like they would have never looked further into the hotel as far as her disappearing. Okay? I feel like Kenneka Jenkins her body was never intended to be found. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. The reason why I say this is because he stated that he looked at the entries and the exits of the hotel, and she was not on the camera. Only when Lenora said, basically, that's impossible because Kenneka Jenkins and her friends have Snapchats showing them in the hotel. One particular was on Kenneka Jenkins' Snapchat of her in the bathroom with Monifa. Okay? So only when they said that did they say, oh shit, now we have to look for her body. Now we have to have a body because we've already told them that we didn't see her coming or leaving. But they know that she did come now because she has the video showing that she actually did come to the hotel. So at this point, now they have to discover a body, or now they have to do an active investigation and search inside of the actual hotel. All right.
Now y'all heard what she said, all because of that timestamp that Leonora mentioned that we got Snapchat videos showing her that, she was in the room and all this. So look, so check this out. I don't think Kenneka's body was ever meant to be found because everybody was looking at the footage when the mama showed up and was like, damn, wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? They kicking her out the hotel. They telling her daughter ain't there. And you got, you know what I'm saying? Dang, this shit crazy. Cause look, cause once you go back to the paperwork, the female manager says she started locating Kenneka around about 10 o'clock. Right? Around about 10 o'clock, she found Kenneka on the footage walking in the lower level kitchen. That's when the police said, let's us go searching that area around about 11 something, right? Round about 11 something. About 11:30 something, cause 54 Key got the video on that, right? Oh, look how this shit matching up now. And that's the same time when the beverage manager got lost. You know what I'm saying? And was missing. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all see why she making sense when it comes to the paperwork, right? Cause that's why I would try to tell everybody, y'all read the paperwork for yourself. Do y'all own research. Cause once you find out the truth for yourself, you will see, you know what I'm saying, who the ops and who J for K. Watch this game.
Right? So, when she said Kenneka has a video on Snapchat showing this, then he said, initially we did not catch Kenneka entering or exiting the building. However, the general manager stated that there was one more camera that could have possibly captured her. So, from the get, there were only 2 cameras that was recorded of entries and exits. There's only 2 cameras. Though there are dozens of exits and entries of the hotel, there's only 2 that have surveillance. So ask yourself, if you didn't see her come in through the lobby, why did you not originally check to see if she came in through the other entry of the hotel that has surveillance? Why did you not originally check that? Why did you sum it up and chalk it up as she was never there? You know, as if she never came in or left. Instead of looking at the second camera, because it's not dozens. They're not dozens of entries, because in the police report, you stated that the manager said that there is only one more entry and exit point that could have caught Kenneka on surveillance. So my question is, why did the manager never, address that from the beginning? Why did they not say, well, here at this time, that we don't see her. This is this exit, but we're going to check the other entry and exit point, which is only another one. There's not dozens, it's only 2. So you didn't take the time to even check out the other entry to see if she came in. Only when Lenora stated that she had to have been here because she has a video proving it is when you guys decided to think that y'all have to check another entry, because she has to have come in here.
And that's when we see Lenora talking to the police in the lobby. You see what I'm saying? At the lobby, at round about 9 something, going on 10 o'clock. Right? Remember the videos I show y'all? When Lenora was talking to the police in the lobby? Listen what this lady said. And what the paperwork said. It was at that time they got to come on with the Snapchat video. She was here. You see what I'm saying? That's why the female manager ain't had no choice to say she located Kenneka on the video footage, and they started to do that bogus ass search. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying, gang? Look.
Okay? So now it's like, holy shit, we gotta find a body. Okay? Now, we got that point of that officer, right? So now he's like, okay, we captured her coming in or whatever of the hotel. Boom. Report number 2, I'm not sure if this is the same officer or if this is a different officer, but this officer came and talked to the parents, talked to the family or whatever, basically giving them the same information that was provided on the police report. The missing person report. And he and his fellow officers decided later on that day for them to the first officer basically said, keep watching the surveillance. Okay, telling the hotel manager, keep watching the surveillance until you see something else, and when you do, contact us to let us know, rather than saying, okay, we spotted Kenneka on camera, so now we have the right to subpoena the records because she's missing at this point. So now we have the legal right to subpoena these records, the footage of the hotel, and take it for analyzing. But that never happened. You have the hotel staff watching the videos and the footages of Kenneka, rather than subpoenaing these records and getting them to an analyst who actually gets paid to watch this type of stuff or analyze this type of shit, and who specializes in pinpointing certain things. You decide to just have the manager do it. That don't make no sense. All right. But okay, we just gonna say whatever, chomp that up to he just didn't have the authority at that moment to get the records. Okay. So now the other officer comes in. Now they know that Kenneka Jenkins was at this hotel. The new officer, he reports that, you know, he and a few other of his fellow officers went to the hotel, talked to the family, talked to the staff, and then they decided to go up to 926. Okay. So the first officer never went upstairs. Let's start here. Because of the fact that the house cleaning had already serviced the room and the occupants of that room had already left. So he never went.
Remember, the female manager called the police on Miss Teresa about the police, about her knocking on the doors, right? Y'all remember all of this shit. The female manager, because that's the one they told her to keep watching the footage. Because keep this in mind, we all know the female manager one was telling the police where she located Kenneka, so they kept her watching the footage, right? Why? So listen to what she's saying.
Went upstairs. Now the second officer, him and his fellow partner, I guess, they decide they're gonna go upstairs to take a look. Okay. But they didn't locate anything when they went to go take a look at 926. They didn't see anything suspicious. But at this point, they never checked to see if anybody in the rooms next door to them heard anything, saw anything at all. They never checked to see that originally. Only when somebody said they seen a struggle in the windows of, they think like the 13th floor, or like, I don't know if they said originally I think they said the 12th floor. They thought they saw some struggling on the 11th or the 12th floor. And so one of the...
Now they go back to the 11th floor, right? But we already know what we know about the 11th floor according to the 911 call, according to the statements, what French case something, police report, and what Marco was talking about with Jalen Ford with the struggle, right? Y'all see that? Now put that together because everything matched up.
Officers gets the binoculars. The other officers, they go upstairs to try to locate the room in which they were seeing all of this stuff going on in, or whatever. So they go upstairs and they do that. They find out that it was the 13th floor, and it was just a party that some kids were attending. Some little kids were attending at a hotel party. All right. So at this point, now this is later on in the day. This is like late at night. Okay. This is not that late. It's like evening time now. So now, this point that, you know, they seen the struggling or whatever, then they decide now they're gonna go and ask the occupants of 928 and 927 if they heard anything, which basically wouldn't have made sense, because at this point they could have possibly left. You know what I mean? They could have already had left the hotel, and you would have.
And keep this in mind when Tay when they checked out the hotel. You see what I'm saying? So when you go back to the reports, right, when they were taking statements around room 930, room 928, who was actually those people? Was they were new guesses, or you know what I'm talking about? When they took these people's statement, was it the same day when they were searching the hotel on the 9th? You know what I'm saying? When did they take the witness statements that was in this room? And that's a good ass question, gang. So watch this.
Never been able to get a statement from them. Why did that not happen the first time when Lenora reported the room 926 is where Kenneka Jenkins was at? When y'all seen her in this hotel room on her Snapchat, why did you not originally try and talk to those who were close to them? That, that's just how, logical thinking. If that's, you're doing an active investigation, the first thing you're going to do is try and check the people that are closest. Okay, so now they've got these statements, and they said that not the occupants in which they talked to were there the night that Kenneka Jenkins went missing, and they asked them about any suspicious activity, and both people said, no, we just heard people talking in the hallway, but nothing suspicious. All right. Now, let's rewind that. You and I both know that that's not true, because who called security to the room for disturbing the peace? It had to be those two rooms or somebody underneath them. It had to be. So who called for, the security to come up there? Now, did they not really call to have the security come up there?
And she ain't lying when she said who called the room, it had to be the room that's closest to them or the room up underneath. And I'm like, she showed like lying, cause you stayed in the apartment. You know how motherfuckers be stomping this shit upstairs. You know what I'm talking about? Like, damn, them folks, you know how people be hard walking. Cause the wood hollow in that joint. You see what I'm saying? So it'll make sense that on the 8th floor at 829, you know what I'm talking about? Did they make the noise complaint too? Cause they show a bug jumping, you know what I'm talking about? All on the bed, bouncing on the bed. You know what I'm talking about? So she making a whole lot of sense to me when it comes to the paperwork and the footage.
And the security guard went up there to just scope out the scene to see how many people was there and who they could, what they were in there doing, so he could see if he could capture somebody in there, or did he really get a call for disturbing the peace? Now, here's the thing. When he gets this call, now we're confused as to who called the manager for coming up to the room now, because clearly it wasn't the two neighbors, right?
So now we know, that, you know what I'm saying, who called the manager. Because right here, these people stated they said the security got the manager, right? So, hold on, y'all. I forgot which one I seen it. It got to be up in here somewhere. I think I passed it. But we already know what we seen, you know what I'm talking about the security told the manager to go up there to the room and go get them.
But it's no reports from the staff either that there was any type of suspicious activity going on. But there should have been. Why? Because the staff came to the room. And not only when he got there were the kids turned up, he knew that they were smoking marijuana and drinking. He knew it because he told the kids to put the towel under the door to stop the smell from seeping through the door. So he told them to put a towel to seal the opening so that the smell wouldn't come out the room. So you right now, and this is what one of the kids said in their interview, one of the guys said in his interview, that he was confused as to why did the man tell them to just put the towel in there, because usually at that point you would have put them out the hotel. Even they were confused. They were like, you know, he cool as fuck, he ain't put us out. So even they were confused as to why, you know, they did not call the police, or they did not want them, you know, want to put them out. So we know that somebody called, but who was it? They called for the disturbing the peace. And we know that the security guards came to that room, but why is it that they never told the police that they were called to 926 for disturbing the peace? Now, you ain't got to admit anything else. Simply just admit that, yes, there was a call because of the fact that they were disturbing the peace in his room, or they were partying, and you know, the kids they seemed like they were drinking and everything like that, but I never really went all the way in the room to see, or I didn't smell anything or whatever. But you know, if this is now a missing persons report for the same room that you were called to the night before to because they were too loud, I'm confused at this point why you have not notated that to the police, or relayed that information to the police. Why did you not give it to the police? In fact,
And then once you read this on the paperwork, right, he gonna tell you everything about what was going on in the room. Why do this match up with Marco's story, Chosen King them story? All about the parking lot. You see what I'm saying? Come on, gang. Y'all see this? And then when the girl, that's why I said, man, people got to be careful, because you don't know what would be going on. I was looking in the comments, right? And look who I seen in the comments. Which one that is? Hold on, guys. I was looking in the comment. I think it's gonna be this. No, hold on. I think it was gonna be this. Let me go to
what's going on, you
this.
guys? So I am coming to you guys today with some information that I think is going to help us all be able to put together the puzzle and the mystery of the Kenneka Jenkins death, okay? I am going to start off by saying thank you so much to all of you all who have been working so hard with getting information, and even reaching out to certain people. And
no, it's gonna be. Is it this one? I think this one.
In which I feel I have not received answers for. I'm going to just throw out some questions here, and hopefully this gets to the public as well as to the investigators, so that we can get these answers and we can get some understanding here. So let's start with the camera. As far as we know at this point, we know that there has been various videos and a lot of inconsistencies with these videos, as far as the timestamps, as far as where the cameras are located in the hotel, and as far as how much footage exactly has been given to us, and what footage is it that we are missing. Because to me, it's very clear that there are some things that we have not seen that need to be seen. As far as the timestamp goes, we already know that we've seen these videos how they jump from time to time, and my husband pointed out something that was very interesting to me, as he said, okay, maybe the camera records every like 3 seconds, but even if that was the case, though the camera records every 3 seconds, we've seen a consistent time with Kenneka walking more than 3 seconds down that hallway. So there's no way that was even the case as far as the time. But the first thing that I said about this was the person who got the room, the person who the room was attached to, the name of the person who booked this room. Right? That was the first thing I wanted to understand, is why haven't they been held accountable for all of the illegal actions that took place in this room that was attached to their name? And the first thing people said was because the credit.
Hold on, y'all. I was trying to find that junk, y'all. I forgot which video it was on. Was it with this junk? I forgot which video that junk was on. Let me try this one time.
Though that she didn't have no black eye, but and a lot of people said that they saw that her eye was black under the glasses, but honestly, I'm gonna just be 100. I didn't peep that. Like, I didn't peep that her eye. I did peep that she was crying though, but I didn't see that her eye was black.
But like I said, I can't find that junk. So y'all get this.
Questions. The cause and manner of death, both undetermined. If you're looking for a causative element of death here, I think that it's an environmental death. Unforgiving conditions in the desert, 108 degrees, walking.
Question. Chosen just said, y'all remember they had a Facebook post. Who made the Facebook post? You, Chosen?
You got to see time. From my perspective, it's been so-called warrants out for everybody at that party since the beginning of time. But let me ask you this. Do you believe that was Kenneka walking, stumbling in the hallways?
Tell you the truth, brother, I feel like she was dead in that room. She got killed in that room.
So I'm just saying, yes or no, do you believe that was Kenneka stumbling in the hallways?
Oh, I think that was a decoy.
Okay, do you believe that was Kenneka in the mirror with Monifa?
Yeah, I believe that.
So why would there be Kenneka in the mirror with Monifa? Okay, so the person in the mirror.
The guy knew, man, the dude knew it all. The dude knew it all. This dude knew everything. And then was the only one on YouTube that knew the shit. Well, let me rephrase that. He was the only one on YouTube that was coming out with this shit he was saying.
See that?
Nobody else was. No one else was.
We're going to get into part 3 of this Teresa Martin sacrifice.
I just told y'all, when he came out, he made a bunch of videos. Teresa Martin sacrificed her daughter. So what is he doing trying to contact her now? Is that part of the script?
Kenneka. All right, what's going on? What's going on? We're going to get into part 3 of this Teresa Martin sacrificed Kenneka. All right, we're just going to basically hop right into it.
Look, he nervous hell finna go out and tell the world a lie. You can look at his facial expression. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying, Jack? Man, they let you know what are these people up to. Cause you go back to this when you think about Eddie.
Oh, yeah, it ain't over. Ain't over. They gonna come with a way better picture. And it's probably gonna look similar to the one on the left that you see, just a little more. Cause I didn't do no shading, no editing over here. Only thing I gotta do is just take this picture right here. I snapped this picture off one of his lives. That's all they gonna do to y'all. Snap this picture off one of his lives. Edit in a backdrop to make him look like he laying on the slab. And then edit. And yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. All right, we're gonna go into this first video here, man. Teresa Martin and
That lets you know he know a whole lot about editing, right? Look how he just explained it when it came to Zach. You know what I'm talking about?
he left that too. Yeah, that's here. They were testing it out on y'all.
Watch this.
This is how you know that's not a picture of him. Because you should be able to go to Google, right? Zach TV death photo. Images. You see how it's not here? Or maybe because I made the one video on it, probably, but it's not here. They were testing it out on y'all. Now, if everybody in the comment sections would have said that's him, and they would have had a whole lot of likes on that video, they would have put it out. Watch this. Kenneka death photo. Oh yeah, right there. Boom. See, if y'all would have bit and took this bait right here, then this would have been on Google as his official death photo. They're gonna try y'all up again too. Oh, yeah, it ain't over. They're gonna come with a way better picture. And it's probably gonna look similar to the one on the left that you see, just a little more. Cause I didn't do no shading, no editing over here. Only thing I gotta do is just take this picture right here. I snapped this picture off one of his lives. That's all they gonna do to y'all. Snap this picture off one of his lives.
That we live in a world of plane or whatever that they were trying to fly into the damn Twin Towers. If we can track that type of shit, you mean to tell me that we don't have people that are intelligent enough to think about rotating pictures and trying to put the puzzle together? No. There is no way that the police was not a part of this cover-up, because there's no way as many crimes that has been proven, you know what I'm saying, with some of the type of shit that you'll be like, what, how did they even think to do that? How did they even think to be able to do that? If we can monitor the movement. What's going on, you guys? So I am of Kenneka to create the image of Kenneka walking down the hallways, okay? Doesn't make sense, you know, when you first hear that, because you're like, how the hell are they taking pictures on top of pictures to do that? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. But then when you come to think about it, it's kind of like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle. Doesn't make sense, you know, when you first hear that, because you're like, how the hell are they taking pictures on top of pictures to do that? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Her and yeah, into part 3 of this. Yeah, because I didn't do no shading, no editing over here. Only thing I gotta do is just take this picture right here. I snapped this picture off one of his lives. That's all they gonna do to y'all.
But then when you come to think about it, it's kind of like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle piece in which they put together to create an illusion, okay? Now, what I believe they did is that they took pictures of Kenneka that night. After Kenneka was passed out and or dead, someone took photos, okay? And in these photos, what they did was they created the image of her standing up, and then the image of her walking. Now, a lot of people may think that's just entirely too much. It'll take too much work, but not really. Because if you pay attention to the kitchen footage, to the hallway footage before she walks into the kitchen, and to the footage in which we see her before even getting downstairs by the freezer or by the kitchen, she looks the same. She's staggering the same. She's hits the wall on cue, same, in every single video. But the only difference is that some of those videos which caught our eyes, which is when, you know, we were saying how when she was in the kitchen it looked like somebody had to be guiding her, because there was no way she could stand up and walk like that. Well, the problem with that is that it was never anyone guiding her. In fact, she was never even walking, okay? What it is that this is the same, we're looking at the same exact video over and over again, just placed in a different place in the hotel. And because there is no wall for her to fall back on, or because there is no rail for her to grab, and because there is no there is no camera of her when she's in the kitchen. You know how that image of her when she looks directly up and she's looking directly in the camera before she passes it? That's exactly what we're seeing her do in the kitchen as well.
Y'all see the same image right here? Look at the same image on both of the cameras, just like what she said about people taking photos, and you can create an illusion, right? Then when you go back to Chosen King,
Now on the way in. This would have been on Google, would have bit and took this bait right here. Then this would have been on Google as his official death photo. They're gonna try y'all up again too. Oh, it ain't over. Ain't over. They're gonna come with a way better picture. And it's probably gonna look similar to the one on the left that you see. Just a little more, because I didn't do no shading, no editing over here. Only thing I gotta do is just take this picture right here. I snapped this picture off one of his lives. That's all they gonna do to y'all. Snap this picture off one of his lives. Edit in a backdrop to make him look like he laying on the slab. And then edit.
Right? So when she has her head back and she walks to the kitchen, she walks toward the freezer, and she gets right in that little area before she disappears, like completely out of the damn kitchen, she has her head back as if she was just like it was when we seen her in the hallway walking past that camera. So what that means is that that's the same exact video. It's the same exact video, just her placed in a different area of the hotel. So it wouldn't take much time for them to just create the image of her walking. Once they've created that, they can place her anywhere they want in the hotel. But what if I told you that we have been looking at all this footage in the wrong direction, literally? Meaning, what if the pictures, the images that we're seeing in these in these videos, are just a bunch of different photos that have been cropped and rotated to create Kenneka. And in those images that has been cropped and rotated, if you flip it in the right direction, you can actually see what's going on. See, it's kind of like a puzzle, right? So I've taken a lot of screenshots, which I will show to you all in this video. And in these screenshots, what captured me was the fact that I was seeing so much in one picture. You know, in one screenshot, there was so many faces, you know, that you were seeing, and it's kind of like you want to believe that it's just a glitch, or maybe you're seeing things, or maybe it's just not there, that it's just because of the camera quality, it looks like this is what it's creating. But what if those faces that you see, because I know I'm not the only one that sees different faces throughout their screenshots, and it's kind of like you don't want to think that you seeing that, because it's kind of scary, because you're like, shit, is this demons that's looking at me, or what the fuck? I know, because I that's exactly what I went through in the process of looking at these pictures like this. I literally second guessed myself. I questioned it. I started to worry, because I'm like, oh my god, like, am I tripping? Like, am I seeing demons? I don't want to look into this damn, phone and then become possessed, and, whatever. I was going through it, okay? Don't judge me, because I know I'm not the only one. But in the midst of me doing that, as I began to look at the pictures and the screenshots, I began to see more and more faces. And it's just like, this cannot possibly be me tripping, okay? It cannot be me tripping. This has to be something. So I started rotating my pictures and flipping them, and I began to see, and I'm like, if Kenneka Jenkins walked herself in the hallway, walked herself in this kitchen, and there was nobody else in there, nobody in the kitchen, nobody in the hallways with her, nobody guiding her, we would have not seen the blurs, how many blurs there were in the video, okay? And I'm going to show you a photo of me blurring out certain stuff to show you guys exactly what they did, and you can see where they did it at in the photos that I took a picture of. But I'm like, the quality of the video is not that bad, because when I watched the video of them at the front desk, like with them all out in the lobby, I didn't seem to have that problem where I'm seeing all these blurs and all of these faces, okay? It was really not, it wasn't the best quality, but it wasn't giving me the same problems that I was getting when I was looking at these images of Kenneka. And so I began to realize that if I am correct, if we were to screenshot and print all of our screenshots, and I'm not saying like frame by frame by frame, but I'm just saying, like, if we were to get enough people to print off screenshots of that night, I'm sure if we put those photos together, we will be able to piece up a picture. These are photos.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month, if not more, just from this app on my phone.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm back, and I wanna point out something that I found in that video that I put out a couple weeks ago, and basically what we were talking about was the events being placed in different parts of the hotel. I mean, so if y'all ain't seen that video, y'all can go on back and watch this shit and come back to this one. But this is just kind of like a recap where it looked like somebody reaching for, and this shit right here where it looked like another motherfucker reaching for. It looked like we were watching the same events, but being placed in different parts of the hotel.
Now y'all see that? You can't tell me that, we were catching this same vibe. Cause that's what cause I always say, I done seen some video and it like it was looping itself. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all see, she 54 Key basically saying what the lady, what I'm saying, was basically saying, right? And who will be responsible for this shit? Like, cause we already heard this shit.
Oh yeah, and they'll be so lazy, they'll keep the mouth open. They'll keep the mouth open and everything. This is what they do. Mm-hmm. This is what they do, y'all. And I'm just going through. And I had this up here too because Yolanda Jones
Look how cocky he
is
is
cool with
with
a
it.
dark and
Look how he's so cocky with it. So when 54 Key was breaking it down,
And it looked like somebody or whoever this is trying to grab for it got on like a light colored jacket or shirt or something, you know. But basically, what we were saying was that it looks again, like we're watching the same events. So I want to point out some other shit because I thought this was real important. So y'all remember this video that I played, and it was her walking through the kitchen, and then this is what I call the slide out. Watch this shit right there, where it looked like a.
Let this soft mineral melt in your mouth to rebuild your gums and teeth, and never need a dentist again.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I told y'all I was coming back because I had watched that video called Watch Me Work Kenneka, and it took me back, So I wanted to show y'all some shit. Remember this from the beginning? And it looked like somebody was reaching for her. And remember they found this motherfucker in the kitchen, reaching for her. So they got a motherfucker in the hallway and in this kitchen right here, reaching for her. And it
so basically it's gonna be the same events on each camera. That's what it looked like on the game. You see what I'm saying? Just like how I reverse the video. Hmm. So now I know I wasn't even the only one. So once you go back to this footage, And if you look at it like this, it be once you play this, come on, man. But what's the difference? And look, y'all see that movement right there? Look at this movement right there. See how she turned right here? Now look. Now watch this movement. Watch this. See that? Hold on, girl. Watch this. Watch this movement. See how she just did that move from the bathroom, right? Now watch this movement. Same movement. See that? Same movement. Boom, come out that way. Same shit. Same shit, Jack. And check this out, y'all. Watch this. Watch how this footage. Watch how both of the footage gonna show her walking zigzag. You see how she walking zigzag on her from wall to wall? Just like her, from wall to wall. Just like on the other camera, from wall to wall. See what I'm saying? Now look at this footage. Now watch how she finna walk on this one. Look, look. It's like another walk, guy. Man, what y'all think? Man, look how these images matching up. Look how these images matching up, gang. Cause look, you can take this lower level screen. You can take this lower level right here, crop her out this joint, and digitally place her right here. You see what I'm saying? Only thing you just got to do is tamper with the hair. You know what I'm talking about? Cause it don't make no sense that every time you pause it right at this exact same frame, when you pause it right at the exact same frame, ain't no way. Cause look, you got her head into. Cause I want to know why they got her. Why was she even bumping these stairs right here and go toward this door? And they'll be the same area where the freezer gone. So if you ask me then that I'll watch this, I'll watch the bathroom. This how I look at the footage. Just say, let's say this the kitchen on the lower level, right? And that door right there is the freezer. They were finna go in that junk like, nah, we cool. We finna go back to the parking lot. Come in. Nah, I wanna go. You see what I'm saying? And then look, and then they headed back to the back door. I don't know, cause that's what that shit started to look like. Cause soon as you look at it like this, boom, cut the corner just like, man. Man, that junk just gave me chills. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, y'all, we got Detroit. We got Detroit in the house, y'all. Detroit 313. I don't know. They playing the cold game with this footage, ain't it, y'all? I don't know. I'm just trying to match up some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I tell y'all what. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this live and hop down in the comments. Until then, Trey Gang be back, cause it's a whole lot of things we got to go over, gang. Marco J, Chosen King, Rob them, they all criminate themselves. They was already talking about the murder scene before I even got the letter. So it's not doubt in my mind they could be subpoenaed. Got no choice now. Right, so y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Trey Gang love y'all, man. And I'll be back. Appreciate the love and the support. Appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate everybody that like and share and subscribe to the panel. Shit. We hitting them sucker with that payout stick. And I'll be back.